Hi everyone, welcome to my 3x3 experience, and today I'm receiving Nick Celis from Belgium, part 2. Hi Nick.
Hi Remy.
Today we are going to talk with Nick to his 3x3 basketball experience. This interview we have 3 parts. So last week we talked about 5-on-5 basketball player. So you can find out the part 1 in the description below the video, and next week is going to talk about his team, Antwerp and Belgium teams. So let's get started. So 3x3 experience, how did you get into 3x3 basketball?
Yeah, first, a teammate of mine, Thierry Marion, he asked me to play at the Belgian Tour 2012. We liked it. We played the final in Antwerp. We did that every year. But then when we saw more and more YouTube videos of World Tour, we thought we maybe want to do this. So we tried to practice more, play more. And that's what you need to get into the 3x3 system. It's really difficult to get in. And then with COVID, 2021, we had much time to practice because competitions of 5x5 were stopped, and we used that time really well to really come into the system and become a good team in the 3x3 circuit.
Okay, and what do you love in a 3x3 basketball?
First of all, I like to use my tactical luggage I have, so the knowledge I gained through the years, I can. Because I'm also coaching, so it's really nice. We also, with a small group, we travel the world, so that's a nice part. You see the world, and then the group that has to work perfectly together is a really nice part. And then on the court, the game, of course, it's quick. It's really how do you say that? It's really tense, always close games. Even my dad, he watched me play basketball 5x5 for 25 years, and he thinks it's too slow now, so he only wants to see 3x3. So yeah, the speed of the game.
Yes, and you played Olympic Games in Tokyo 2020, 2021. How was your Olympic experience?
It's really tough. Play 5 days in a row. That heat. The first night we were in the hotel at 1, and the next morning we had a game at 10:30 or something. So we didn't sleep well. So it started rough, and at the end of the tournament we had really zero energy. So it's difficult to enjoy that moment, even though we had to do it. But it was a tough 5 days, and you could only enjoy it when we were back home, and all people were like, this was crazy to see at TV, and you played so well and things like that. But there it was only business: sleep, eat, and try to eat as much as you can, because it's difficult to eat so much every day in a row, and you're sweating so much. And then but still it was really nice, even though there were no fans, but to be there at the Olympics, in the Olympic Village, was really cool.
It was a dream.
As a basketball player in Belgium, it cannot be a dream, because Belgium never was going to the Olympics. So it's only because of 3x3. So it was a late dream. It was a goal, and we tried. Not a lot of people believed we could do it, but because of COVID, we had so much time to evolve as a team, and I think we showed we could play basketball in Belgium.
And to go to Tokyo, we play 2 qualifiers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there was a system that if you're a small basketball country, you had a second chance. So we played the smaller countries like Slovenia, Hungary, Mongolia, and we knew there was our chance, because the biggest teams already qualified. Even though they're really good, they already qualified through the first tournament, like Holland, Latvia. So we saw that there was an opportunity. We felt that we could beat those teams, and it was really stressful, but we took the last tickets on the last tournament.
And you finished 4th in the Olympics. So it's a surprise for you?
For the outer world, it was, because no one really knew us. But I think in the group phase, we won the games against the big teams, like against Latvia, and we lost against the smaller teams like China and Japan. everyone expected us to win those, but we finished the group with 6 games, I think, at second place. So, but then we really had no more energy, so we couldn't play anymore. But I think we're now second with Antwerp, so it's not really a surprise. I think we were where we belonged. I think Serbia and Latvia are better. Holland is a really good team. You have another couple of other good teams, but we're on a similar level. So it depends day to day.
Yes, and in the Olympic and the World Tour, there are 2 different schedules for the competition. What do you mean about Olympics schedule? It's better than a World Tour, or what do you prefer?
I think 5 days. It was really a marathon. I think sometimes a day in between to rest. Every sport has a day in between to rest. But I heard it's about logistics. So Olympics can have just a certain amount of athletes and a certain amount of athletes in the village at the same time. So if they make it a 10-day event, they had to skip other sports. So it's really a logistic problem. That's why they put it at 5 days. So I prefer an Olympics at 5 days than no Olympics. So, but still, next time in Paris, we will have to prepare differently if we make it, to have a even better condition, like cyclists, that kind of condition.
Okay, and it's a good transition. What is your next goal for Swedish player?
Yeah, I think we're really close with Antwerp to the #1 spot. We have a chance to have the #1 player. It could be Thibaut, it could be me, if we perform well in May. So May is a really important month. I don't expect us to do it, but there is a chance. So I hope we can, and that would be a dream. And then you have the World Cup in Antwerp, where pressure will be really high, level will be really high. So I don't expect us to go to the final. I don't even expect us to go to the semis. Every game from the quarterfinal on will be a do or die game with all good level teams. So I just hope to reach the quarterfinals, and then we'll see. It will all depend on the flow of the game.
Yes, I hope so for you to go to the final in your country. It could be amazing for you.
Yes, true.
Thank you, Nick, for sharing your Swag3 experience. Thank you for following us. And the next week, Nick is going to talk about his Swag3 basketball team, how it works Swag3 in Belgium. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.